In your Capital Connection tonight, a push to charge drug dealers with murder when someone dies as the result of an overdose has failed in the state Senate. Capitol Bureau reporter Tyler Englander has the details.
The bill would have charged anyone who deals dangerous drugs like fentanyl with murder if somebody dies as a result of the drugs they sold. But today that proposal failed in a Senate committee. Tonight, with Virginia grappling with how to deal with an overdose epidemic, Republicans are looking to charge drug dealers with murder if the drugs they sell lead to an overdose death.
I left her on Friday, the 25th of February, and told her I'd pick her up on Sunday morning. My husband found her in the afternoon of the 26th. He found her lifeless body. There was not even a reason to try to save her. She was gone.
However, a bill that would have charged anyone who manufactures or sells certain dangerous controlled substances like the ones on your screen with felony murder failed today in a Senate committee. Republicans like Senate Minority Leader Ryan McDougal argued the bill was necessary to deter dealers and curb a rise in fentanyl-related deaths.
We've been averaging the last number of years over 2,500 deaths in Virginia from drug overdoses. Those deaths are more than car accidents and gun deaths combined.
The penalty would have been 5 to 40 years in prison on top of the 5 to 40-year punishment for distributing the drugs. Democratic Senator Jennifer Boysko says history shows that increased penalties won't get drugs off the street.
If we go back and look at the 80s and being tough on crime, that didn't end up helping people get off drugs and save people. It just put a bunch of people in prison who have really been, it didn't solve the problem.
Now, similar measures have been proposed in the House of Delegates as well, but with Democrats in charge of both chambers, it's likely to fail as well. At the state capitol, I'm Tyler Englander.